Okay, I don't have enough time to say this, chat, actually. I have like 3 minutes left until the direct starts. So I'm just gonna precisely say what I said last time because I was muted and I didn't check the mic. So I have some time before work and I decided why not react to the very final direct? Because I wanted to do a live reaction of the very last Switch 1 direct and a reaction of the very first Switch 2 direct. You know, the beginning and ends of eras. So, yeah. But you might be wondering, why is this pre-uploaded on YouTube and why wasn't it streamed? We're doing it old style. I'll just be recording my reaction to the direct here. You might be wondering, hey, where's the direct gonna go? Future Ruby will do this. She will put the direct here in this direct box. So that way, it'll look like I'm actually watching and reacting to it. Actually, I'll make it a little bit bigger. There we go. It'll look like I'm actually watching and reacting to it, even though here in the behind the scenes, it'll pretty much only look like I'm watching this box. But when the direct actually starts in a minute, it'll be put here. So that's what we're doing. We're doing this old style. Oldie style for people that used to watch Arlo and watched his old direct reactions. This is what he would do. Kind of. He did have a VTuber. I don't think he has one. But this is what I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna turn the volume on just so I can record the first 10 seconds of it. And then I'm gonna cut the audio off when it actually starts. But you might be wondering, hey, do you have any last minute reactions to the well, not reactions, predictions. My last minute predictions. 5-10 minutes of the direct will be Metroid. Pokemon ZA will get a mention. That's it. I think a lot of this is gonna be like third party stuff. Which, like, they better have some good third party games, you know? Oh, it's starting. It's starting. Here we go. Yay! If I sound so monotone, it's because I just woke up. I gotta drink some tea. Ooh, okay. Starting with Dragon Quest 1+2 HD. Good way to start your direct. We haven't seen anything of this yet. So I'm glad we're starting with it. Oh. It'll also be hard to do like reactions live this morning because of just how tired I am. Oh god, it's gonna be worse for the Switch 2 Direct next week, as it did. I could just imagine. Because that starts at 9 in the morning for me. I'm gonna wake up at 8 for that. Yay. Oh, she's cute. I never played through Dragon Quest 2. I've only ever played through the first one. Like 9. Yeah, that's about it. 1 and 9. But I mean, hey, this will be a good excuse for me to play it.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Anyways, here are the names of everyone that leaked the Switch 2.
We'll be providing information on
and
upcoming
what will
Nintendo
happen
Switch
to them.
games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo
There
Switch
it is.
2 on April 2nd. So please
9
tune
in
in
the
for
morning.
that as well.
I'll see you all there.
What you just saw
Oh,
was
I'm gonna
Dragon
eat my
Quest
sandwich.
1 and
I am
2
hungry.
HD 2D Remake.
Can't react if
Square
I don't
Enix.
have something in my stomach.
Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more information in the future. Okay, let's see the
Sure.
first batch of headlines.
Okay.
Escape
Delta
from
Room.
dire straits.
It would be a Switch Direct if it didn't start with like a quote that sounds insane out of context.
2 minutes until
Escape from
oxygen zero.
dire straits. Like cheese.
Help me!
What is this game?
Please help me, Dante!
The latest entry in the
Oh?
the SOMNIUM Files series is stirring. You are
Alright.
Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated
I was like, why does it
AI
sound like
called
anime?
Aiba
I know why.
embedded in his left eye.
But also I've heard people
Your
like this
mission
one.
is to track down Iris, an internet idol
Heard people
who has
like
been
this
trapped
series.
in a
I gotta-
mysterious escape game.
What?
Conduct
You gotta save a
interviews to
VTuber in this
investigate
one?
Iris's whereabouts.
The AI, the
Dive
SOMNIUM
into a
files must be
subject's
really good.
dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche.
Well, I did hear this game
And
is good, and I
solve
want to play it
mind-bending
someday.
puzzles in an explorable environment.
Same thing with the Zero Escape series.
Everything you learn will bring you one step
I may end up
closer
streaming
to
that
the
sometime in the
truth.
future. This though, I
Uncover what's
We'll
hidden
find
in
out.
reality
We'll
and
find out.
dreams to rescue Iris. No Sleep for Kaname Date from the
No
SOMNIUM
Sleep.
Files launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
no
July
sleep for the
25th.
weary.
Unleash the supernatural.
Deadlock? No, it's Persona. Wait. No, actually.
A classic
This looks like
Atlas
something
action
else.
RPG returns with remastered HD graphics
Wow.
and enhanced gameplay.
Really?
Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20.
Okay, that's
Raido
cool.
Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective.
Okay, all I've got to wait
But
for now is Digital
unbeknownst
Devil's
to
Story to
others,
get
he also
remastered.
fights alongside demons
And then we'll
as
be all
a
good.
devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases.
Every PS2 Atlas
Fight
game
in
will
real-time
get
battles
remastered.
alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack.
The only one of these games I've ever played was Shin
Cooperation is
Megami
the key
Tensei
to victory.
3.
You can even
Because people
turn
really
opposing
love Shin
demons
Megami
into
Tensei 3.
allies. Demons can also be useful outside of battle. And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations.
This
Guide
looks to be
Raido
like
through a
that
series
too.
of strange
I think.
incidents.
I assume
I
your
don't know.
department gave us a call?
As
Shrugging.
he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital.
I
to
wish
its
I had more
core.
to say about Atlas games, but I
Raido
don't.
Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army launches on Nintendo Switch June 19. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Consume darkness.
Awesome.
With your memories gone,
The edgy
you have
Pac-Man
been summoned to a
Metroidvania.
strange, unfamiliar world, where you're greeted by a
Yeah,
yellow
here's the thing.
orb
This is
known
supposed to
as
be
Puck.
Pac-Man.
But who is this spherical
I can't believe
stranger?
Namco is celebrating
Moored in a
Pac-Man's
mysterious,
45th anniversary
maze-like
with this.
world, your
That's
battle for
awesome.
survival begins.
I hope
As
Nintendo
Puck
does
guides
something
you on
similar
your
for
journey,
Mario.
You'll delve deeper into the expansive world.
Like the next 2D Mario we'll
By
get is like
examining your
a Mario
surroundings, you
Metroidvania
can
starring
face shift and
Wario.
combine with Puck to
It'll
explore
be like
areas you
Wario
couldn't
Land
reach
3,
before.
but bigger. A lot more
But
expanded.
tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile. When facing imposing enemies,
But also, if
you
they
and
ever make
Puck
Mario
can
Land
temporarily fuse
3
into the Gaia
Metroidvania,
form to
they gotta
unleash
make it more
powerful
edgy.
attacks.
Make it something like Shadow Labyrinth for
By
Pac-Man.
consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then
Again,
be
this is
used
supposed to be
enhance your
Pac-Man.
abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive this cruel world.
Unfortunately, that was kind of
Experience
spoiled
a
for
dark
me
twist on the iconic Pac-Man
from that short
when
I watched last
Shadow
year.
Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
I can't wait. I might end up streaming that one. 'Cause it's so dumb.
The
It's so
rhythmic
dumb.
march begins.
Patapon? No, not. Wait!
Remasters
Patapon?
of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
Oh! Yeah, it
Play
is
your
by
drum to
Bandai
the beat
Namco.
and give different
Okay,
commands
my
to the
girlfriend's gonna go
Patapon
insane over
army.
this.
For example, Patapon advances them forward,
Patapon.
while Patapon has them attack. And if you string together combos with good timing,
Now this
the
I do want to
Patapons
play.
enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
Might end up getting the remastered because I know my girlfriend loves this game.
Horse-riding Kibapon to the shield-savvy Tatepon. Build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes. Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum.
There
Lead
won't be
the
any
Patapons
Ratapon in
and
the
march
stream though.
forth when Patapon 1+2
It'll never
Replay
happen.
launches on Nintendo Switch, July 11th.
Nintendo thinking, who cares about indie games? It's only
Welcome to
Silksong.
Zephyr Town, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley.
What?
This
What
is
is this?
where your new life begins.
Your new fantasy life? Oh.
First cropping up on
Well,
the
if you
Nintendo
want your
DS
cozy
system,
farming
this
sims,
immersive farming and life sim
here's
has no
the
shortage of
coziest
activities
farming
to get up
sim.
to.
out of them all.
You must be the new farmer.
Tend to your
Hey,
farm, while growing
Hans.
crops and caring for animals.
Why is the main player's named Hans?
Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar. As bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You can also get to know the locals.
I'd like to spend more time with
Everyone's so
and
British here.
maybe nurture a relationship if you find that special someone.
They're not, but they look and sound British. This looks like a level
Plus,
5
taking
game,
advantage of Zephyr Town's windy conditions,
but I know this
can
game's
make
not being
travel
made by
and
level
other
5.
tasks a
Level 5
breeze.
doesn't do story of season games.
The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch
No, yeah,
system
this is still made by
August 27th.
Marvelous. It's not made by level 5. I don't know why I thought that.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series. Next, please take a look at this.
I was right that there would be like much first party Nintendo stuff here. They're saving all that for Switch 2 Direct. I just know it. Oh, hello, Metroid. Hey, look at that. 10 minutes into the Direct and Metroid's here. Called it. I called it. Alright, chat, get ready for the next 5-10 minutes to be this. I get to learn what this game's gonna be about. Ooh. Samus, why are you so purple?
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
This is a planet, viewers.
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must
She has
scan
to do
stone
whatever
figures and
the
other
Twitch
relics
chat
to carve a
tells
path
her
forward.
after they pay her $1. Nah, it's more like $10.
She's not alone though.
Oh?
Horned alien creatures living in the jungle
Oh.
are waiting to strike.
Ooh, that looks sick.
As she explores the planet, Samus
It wouldn't
is
have made
granted
sense for this to be like a
mysterious
in the Switch 2
ancient
Direct.
powers, psychic
Unless they want this game to be
abilities.
like cross, or you know,
These
cross-platform.
powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms. And
That's
open
why she's
doors.
purple. Her psychic
They
abilities.
also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power.
The thing is, I wonder how this is
of
supposed to naturally bleed into Super Metroid.
But why were these
Or no,
powers
Metroid 2, that's
bestowed
what it
upon
is.
Samus?
How is this supposed to naturally bleed into Metroid 2? And how will this affect the Metroid lore later on?
Shatiharu. Theros Nantanaga Shakaran
Man, I gotta play through the Prime game someday. I've only ever
What
played the first
will
Prime
be her
game.
fate after being summoned to Viewrose? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Okay, no release date. Got it. Also, does that sound like Gianni Matrigado? I might be wrong, but... Nothing. It was only 3 minutes. I was even more wrong. Why did I expect like 5 minutes of this thing to be about Metroid? Realistically, it was gonna be like 3 minutes.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus.
Evil Samus.
We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic
No, wait,
abilities.
I forgot what their name was. Dark Samus, yeah, that's just
Okay.
Dark Samus.
Let's move on to some more headlines.
Okay, what do they have for this direct then?
Ready to stir up some mischief?
It's all gonna be third-party games that nobody really cares
Once
for.
upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that
I feel bad saying
transformed
it for this
into a
game,
magical
but...
potion cafe. As the newest
Oh.
potionista of the Cursed Cafe,
Okay.
you'll craft concoctions for Disney villains
Sure.
and get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to
The
brew
newest
all
villain they'll have
sorts
for
of
this will
strange
absolutely be Prince
elixirs.
Facilier, by
Then
the way.
serve them to your villainous visitors, including
None of the
Ursula
ones from like the
and
2010s
Gaston.
films will be in this
With
one.
help from Yzma, you can upgrade your
Okay,
ingredients to produce
never
some
mind.
wildly
Yzma's here.
wicked creations. The potions you make
Might
can
have some of the newer
influence each
villains in this
customer's
one.
storylines, leading to different outcomes every time
I
you
love
play.
Wolfson's design
Who
though, that
knows
looks
what
fun.
mischief might happen. Disney Villains Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo Switch.
I think
later
it's funny
today.
Disney would announce this after all that happened with Snow White. I'm not even gonna delve
Summon
into
a
that.
spellbinding adventure.
Nah, not today. It's Nintendo time, baby.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the
Oh my
magical arts.
god.
During class, use magic circles to perform rituals.
Is she gonna have to go up to the
Fly on
Alps to
brooms,
find her lost
and
cat?
learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster.
It's so sad. I
There's
can't.
also plenty to do outside of class.
Anytime there's like
Hang
a
out with
cozy
friends at
witch
their homes.
game, that's the first thing I'll always think of.
Take on
Somebody
various
needs to make
jobs
that a
help
thing
pay
so I
for
can
tuition.
stop. But I feel like if someone actually makes that a thing, I just
Or
won't
use
stop.
the spells you've learned to craft and
I feel so
sell
bad for people that
original
genuinely
items.
want that.
Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together
But
in
also-
online co-op.
If you know what post I'm talking about, you know why I'm referencing that.
And beyond. Are you ready for a spellbinding journey? Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Chucklefish. Ugh. I hope it's just published by them and not developed by them.
Action, adventure, and
If it is,
arcade
I
games
hope the
await.
devs got paid
Set
a
off
lot.
on a fantastical
Or whoever
mission
worked on it.
to eliminate a mysterious deity.
Excuse me.
In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts.
Another
then use its
Metroidvania.
abilities to find your own path through the enchanting world.
I see,
Can
so
you uncover
at some
the
point we're gonna get a
secrets the
roguelike here.
archipelago holds? Find out when the Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo
Or
Switch
roguelite.
this holiday.
One of those two.
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of
Oh, hi.
Gradius with a collection of arcade
Gradius.
shoot-'em-up games
Yes,
from across the
Gradius.
series.
Not R-Type.
Titles include
Ignore that I was gonna say
Gradius,
R-Type there.
Salamander, Light Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3, and Salamander 2.
The sad part is I'm
Some
not good at
titles
bullet
come
hell
with multiple
games.
versions, including ones from different regions and launch years.
I used to be good
Plus,
at them,
take
but
the
not
helm in a
anymore.
brand new entry,
A
Salamander
brand new
3.
entry. Wow. Salamander, the third one.
Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
We'll only get new
August
games
7th.
like this in these type of
Pre-orders begin
collections.
later today
That's what
on
happened with
Nintendo
Castlevania.
eShop. Battle to the beat.
That's
in
gonna happen
Rift
with Silent
of the
Hill.
Necrodancer. Press the corresponding
Oh,
buttons
yeah.
in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based
This one's on my
combat.
wish
Keep
list.
the
I've been meaning to
cadence
play
going
this
with
one.
Epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards. Plus,
Global
more musical mayhem
leaderboards.
awaits in the Celeste Music Pack
Dadalid.
DLC.
Oh my
And
god,
be
Celeste.
on the lookout for more
Oh my god,
DLC in the
Pepito.
future. Rift of the Necrodancer
Oh my god,
launches
Pizza
on
Tower.
Nintendo Switch later today.
That'll be today's shadow drop.
Let's
There won't be
see
any
what's in
Silksong.
store.
You thought Silksong was today. It's never happening. But Deltarune will be today, though.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the
And so will
Tamagotchi Connection series.
Silksong. I know I said
There are
Silksong would be
stores
today, but I
galore.
mean,
Design glasses at the eyewear shop.
you never know. This could be the
Polished pearly
Silksong
whites
Direct.
Solo or with a friend at the dentist. And
See? That
arranged
looks like
plates
Silksong.
at the
Kind of. That looks like
afternoon tea
Hornet.
shop. 12
It may be
wonderful
Tamagotchi,
stores
but-
need your help.
It's Silksong.
Provide good
You know?
customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than
Tamagotchi?
before. With over 100 new and classic
Actually,
Tamagotchi,
I think it's
business
pronounced
is sure to be
Tamagotchi.
Sorry.
Get ready to
I'm
set
sorry,
up
chat.
shop when Tamagotchi Plaza
I like
launches on
Tamagotchi.
Nintendo
Stop
Switch,
pronouncing
June
it that
27th.
way. That's not how you pronounce it. Okay, what's this? Okay, all my predictions were bet. A Pokemon ZA mention. Which, by the way, I still think is a
Welcome
dumb
to Pokémon
way to
Legends
pronounce that
ZA,
name.
A new title in the Pokemon series.
Pokemon Zeta sounds a lot
You'll
better.
begin your
I'm sorry.
adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon.
Europeans had it right whenever they pronounced the
setting
Z
is
letter
this
like that.
metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games, Lumio City. To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City. Scattered all over town are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon here. But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too.
Oh?
Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
Oh. I was like,
People
we
and
get to go outside of
Pokemon live
Lumio City?
easygoing lives
Nah,
in
the whole
Lumio
game's gonna be
City.
Lumio City.
But
That sounds about right.
when night falls, the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament. The ZA
Oh hey, y'all
Royale.
wish they had more trainer battles
Trainers
in
await in
Pokemon
battle
Legends
zones.
Arceus. Good news! Zet has finally answered your...
If you're spotted,
questions.
they'll challenge you to battle.
You want more trainer battles? Here are your trainer battles.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
They gotta make Mega Flygon real. They just
You'll start
gotta.
at Rank Z and work your way up to Rank A.
Oh jeez, that's gonna be a long game.
Trainers who reach the top.
You know how many
are
letters
set
are in
to
the
have a
alphabet?
wish granted.
27. Oh hi, Rotom Phone.
Day and night are 2 sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What
Hi,
will you
AZ.
find on your adventure?
Also, I just noticed. I
Pokemon
think
Legends
we learned more about
CA
this game
launches on
than
Nintendo
Metroid
Switch
Prime 4.
later this year.
And this game's coming out later than Metroid Prime 4, I think.
In Lumio City, where the game is set, the aura transforms between day and night.
Also probably
It
smart
seems
that
there
they
are
didn't
even
reveal
more
Metroid
secrets
Prime
to uncover.
4's release
Please
date,
be on the lookout for
because
more
then,
information
if it
in the
is actually
future.
confirmed to be cross-gen,
Next,
it'll confirm the Switch's
please take a
2
look at
release
this.
date, which I'm sure Nintendo's holding back on.
Hello there.
Hello.
The game you're about to see
Yes?
doesn't have a big, epic story,
No, that's fine. What is
but
this?
what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
Aw, is it gonna be Rhythm Heaven?
You wanna see?
New Rhythm Heaven?
Just press the button to jump through the ring.
It looks like a new Rhythm Heaven! Oh, that's exciting. Chat, Rhythm Heaven is back for real.
It sounds easy,
The sad part is that I know what this
but
is
the
trying to
timing is
do,
super tricky.
but this just sounds like
Maybe you
a
could try
horrible
it in time to a
slot
rhythm.
mobile app ad, if you know what I mean. So glad Rhythm Heaven is back. That's all I can say. I never
In this
played
game,
it, but
you
I've
might
seen
do
the
almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm.
I've seen the videos of them.
With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
This is a good direct for people that love like rhythm-based games. I've only ever played like
Get into the
Everhood,
rhythm with a
so
brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series,
I can play these, right, chat?
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Rhythm Heaven Groove. Wow. Okay, waiting till next year to
was
release
Rhythm
that.
Heaven Groove, a brand new entry
You like that,
in the
chat?
Rhythm Heaven series.
See you
It
next
includes
year.
lots of music produced
I'm
by
sure people
renowned
will want to
Japanese
buy this for their
musician
Switch
Simple.
too.
What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it.
You. That's not
Next,
me, but
We
okay.
have news about the use of digital games on your system.
What?
Please take a look.
Okay, what's this gonna be about?
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system,
That's
and
true,
a
I
Legend
can.
of Zelda game in this one.
More
Freely
true.
inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But
That's the end
what
of the
if
direct.
Digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards.
Wait,
Well, here's what we came up with.
so you can share them with people?
Introducing the virtual game card.
Virtual game card?
In the future, virtual game cards will be used
Oh.
for digital games.
Okay. Okay,
When
I see.
purchasing
So
the
this is how they're
digital version of
gonna
the game, it will be loaded onto your system
have
as
this
a
on Switch
virtual
2
game
then.
card,
I see now.
allowing you to play that title.
Any user registered to the
Your
system can
digital
play the
games will
game.
be lined up as virtual
Okay.
game cards on a dedicated management screen.
I see, I see.
Here, you can load and eject
Shakes
your
my
virtual
hand-
game
shakes my
cards
head.
and manage which games you can play on your system.
It's amazing how pro-consumer this is.
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card.
So okay, this is how it's gonna work on
With
Switch
virtual
2.
game
That's
cards,
good.
You can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to two systems.
With the exception of Pokemon and Splatoon,
Local
that would be
communication
cheating.
with your second system is required, but only the first time.
If you want to play Pokemon or Splatoon, you gotta get the physical card for that.
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account.
Yeah, see what I
family
mean?
group
This is
members.
very pro-consumer.
Connect to your family
Now
group
we don't have
member
to buy, like,
system
3
via
different
local
cartridges
wireless
for
when you want
this.
to lend a game.
I could just buy the
Choose
game
the
myself
title
and
you're
send it
lending.
off to my siblings.
And who
This is
you're
a lot
lending it
better,
to.
actually. This is extremely
And you're
pro-consumer.
done. They can now play on their own system.
I'm worried what kind of setbacks this will
You
have.
can only lend one game at a time to a particular person.
There we
Games can be
go.
lent out for 2 weeks, after which
There
they will
we go.
automatically return to you.
There we go. you
Making
can only
digital
play that
games
for 2
even
weeks.
easier to use. virtual game cards.
You better have the time to play it for 2 weeks.
The virtual game card
Jeez.
feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems.
Yeah, there we go.
This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April.
So okay,
Let's
Switch
take a
2
look
will
at
be
more
coming out
Nintendo
after
Switch
that.
games.
May, June, it sounds like. Wait, more games? But there's only half an hour. Oh, it's the reel, right? Third-party game reel. Oh wow, it's the game where the guns talk to you. The one where everyone sounds like this, you know, just like your old pal Morty from the show Rick and Morty. I don't know what to say about these games. The one about the walking village, that one, Xenoblade 2 should have been about that entirely. That's what got me entranced into that. Not whatever else the story was doing. Sorry to say.
Uncover history once more.
This better not be the last.
An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch.
I mean, it's cool they're remastering this, but if this is what they're gonna end the direct on, that'd be very disappointing.
Whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG. Experience the original story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale.
Again, very cool that more PlayStation 1 Square games
Team
getting
up with more
remastered.
characters in battle. And transfer stats to allies through the parameter
But
inheritance system.
honestly, if there had to be one Square game that would get
After
remastered in
finishing
this
the main
direct,
story,
I'm glad
you
it was
can
Saga
test your metal
Frontier,
and might
and not
against
like
even more powerful
Chrono Trigger or
bosses.
Final Fantasy VI.
What histories
If they
will
did
you
announce that,
uncover
I
through
would
the
have
ages?
been paying attention, but like,
Saga Frontier 2 Remastered
you know,
launches on Nintendo
I'd be
Switch
worried.
later
Especially for Chrono Trigger.
today. Monumental
Oh, no, there's
adventures
more.
await.
Thought they said this could be half an hour.
Embark on peaceful journeys across
Okay, never
this
mind.
series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds.
I guess we
filled
got
with
more.
Stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold.
I mean, is this live? Yeah, that's
In
still
Monument
live.
Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people.
I meant to
A
play
different
these
journey
games.
awaits in
I wanted to play
Monument
these
Valley
games.
too. Guide Ro
These
in
games
her
look nice
adventure
and
through
calm and
motherhood
chill.
as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain
The
all
sacred
their additional
geometry.
chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first two
These games
Monument
had
Valley
DLC?
games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th.
No, you know, they were
Pre-orders
mobile
begin
games.
later today
I wouldn't be
on
surprised that
Nintendo
they
eShop.
didn't have DLC.
And help
Monument
Muir on her
Valley
journey
3.
to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3.
That was a
Setting
joke,
sail
chat,
on
that was a
Nintendo
joke.
Switch this summer.
Did not mean to predict the third installment of Monument Valley. Mario Golf. Actually, not Mario Golf.
A brand new entry in the
Oh.
Everybody's Golf series is driving
Hot
onto
Shots?
Nintendo Switch.
Hot Shots Golf is back?
Aim, time your button press
Damn.
just right, and take your shot.
I know the direct just said everybody's golf, but no, that's Hot Shot
Perform
Golf.
backspins, side spins, and other special shots. In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against
That's
a range
wild.
of
That's
rivals
a
to
game
become
series
the
I've only heard of
ultimate
on
golfer.
PlayStation 1.
In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall.
So from
It's
what
golf
I've
that's
heard
not quite par for
from
the
noted
course.
industry
Up to 4
guy,
golfers can hit
Jeff
the fairway
Grubbs,
together locally
he
or
said
in
this
online
direct
play.
will end with an announcement that will shock
So just
people over how
relax
non-Nintendo it will
and
be.
get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands
So my
on
only
Nintendo
predictions
Switch
is
this
that
year.
it'll be Yakuza 0 or Battletoads. It's none of them.
Unite
What is
some
this?
of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15.
Okay.
including the likes of the spectacular
A Marvel beat 'em
Spider-Man
up.
and the ferocious
And a new Marvel
Wolverine
beat 'em up
to take
too.
on the challenge.
You know, I'm surprised Marvel didn't do this anytime sooner. After like that, after that TMNT one, Shredder's Revenge. I'm surprised they didn't do this sooner. After Shredder's Revenge did well. Seems like everyone's doing this now.
Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play. The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when
Glad Marvel finally
Marvel Cosmic
gave the
Invasion
okay for
launches
this.
on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
This holiday? Are they still working on it?
That was Marvel Cosmic
I guess they are.
where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement.
Okay, chat, here it
Take a
is.
look.
It's gonna be Halo. It's gonna be Silksong. It's gonna be Deltarune. It's gonna be Yakuza. Oh my god, chat. It's Katamari Damacy. Wait. Oh my god. No, it can't be.
How refreshing.
Oh my god. A new Tomodachi game? Oh my god. Okay, chat, I think we made it to peak. The people that have been asking for a Tomodachi Life 2.
Living the dream.
Good news. It's here. Oh, no one's gonna buy that for their Switch 1. Everyone's gonna get that for their Switch 2. Why did you wait till next year to release it? Aw, jeez.
Did you want to talk?
The Vine Sauce Tomodachi streams are gonna come back. Unlike anything before.
Glad that was only a dream.
I am so excited. I can't wait.
Was Tomodachi Life Living the Dream.
I'm gonna scream at my
First
friends
new
about
entry in
this.
the series in over 10 years.
This is the one thing we've been
In the
waiting
trailer,
for.
We saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea.
Okay. All I can
What
ask
kinds
is
of
that hopefully
interactions do you
the
think they'll
10
have?
years it took to make this,
We hope
hopefully
you're looking forward to it.
hopefully they added same-sex relations. Hopefully they've made gay
Thank you for
real in
watching
Tomodachi
today's
Life
Nintendo
2.
Direct so far.
If they did... Wait, so
Our
far...
final announcement is something a little different that's not a game.
Aha!
Here's
Aha!
Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Oh. Okay.
Hello, I'm
It's
Shigeru
not
Miyamoto.
Nintendo?
Thank
but it
you
is
for watching
Nintendo.
today's Nintendo Direct.
Shrug?
Since
Confusion
2011,
mark?
Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news
Confusion
directly
mark?
to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
Hi. Waves my
Thank
hand.
you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly.
Okay.
This
Wait,
is
an
a smart
app?
device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and
I'm
characters
sorry.
every day.
I'm sorry, that's really funny.
After the Nintendo Direct,
Sad part is
on
this is
Nintendo
the most
Switch 2
Nintendo thing to
on
ever
April
do.
2nd.
Make an app out of the news we
about
deliver.
Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly
Aw.
through the Nintendo Today app as well.
That's really funny.
Nintendo Today will be available
That's
to
really
download
funny.
on smart devices later today.
Okay.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app,
Sure,
so
I'll
please try
download it.
out. That's all I have to share.
I'm
I
sorry.
hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
That's really funny. That's really, really funny.
That's all for today's Nintendo
Oh
Direct.
my god.
Thank you for watching.
Their very final announcement really was, hey, so we hear you. We're gonna stop giving you directs and instead give you an app to look at news for. Please stop asking when the next direct is happening. we're gonna cancel all of them after the Switch 2 Direct happens. I mean, they didn't say that, but that's what it kind of felt like. So the Nintendo social media, like, channels, or, you know, accounts won't be, like, constantly interrupted in the replies by people asking for Direct, when Switch 2, when Direct, when Switch 2, when Smash 6, when Silksong. You know what I mean? So there we go, chat. Literally all my expectations were made. So glad Silksong is finally here. People online are gonna freak out so much over that. But for real, I like that there are a lot of rhythm games today. Patapon and Rhythm Heaven are like two classics. And Rift of the Necrodancer, pretty cool game. Funny that they collabed with Pizza Tower on that one. Didn't think it would happen, but to be fair, one of Pizza Tower's good traits is the soundtrack, so why not? What else? There are some games that looked cool on there. Funny how we learned more about Pokemon in this one than we did the actual Pokemon presentation on it. We learned more about Metroid, but it was very clear they didn't want to reveal too much because it feels cross-gen. It feels cross-gen. I just can't say that it won't be cross-gen. There's a chance it actually won't be cross-gen, and Nintendo just wants to wait to hold their own Metroid Direct. But if it ends up being cross-gen, we will find out next week. Which is what I'll leave you out on. Next week, April 2nd, Nintendo said that the Switch 2 Direct will start at 6 in the morning Pacific. That'll be 9 in the morning for me. Yeah, I'll see you all there. Unless I do a stream sometime between that time, from now to the 2nd next week. That could happen. But oh my god, I am definitely downloading that Nintendo Today app. I want to see what that's like. Nintendo, why are apps like this? Why did you make an app for your music? Why couldn't you just upload it onto YouTube or iTunes or Spotify? Like, your fans would really be thankful that it's on something they actually have. Like, Nintendo may think they're as big as Disney. They're not. They're really not. Not anywhere close. They can't be Disney for gamers, even though they're practically Disney for gamers. I want to see what the hot new Nintendo news is with Nintendo Today. What will they be announcing? Oh, I don't see it. Aw. Oh well. That's a shame. I guess I gotta wait a bit longer. Well, that was the Direct. Yeah. Hope you liked watching that with me. I'll do some editing and upload this onto YouTube. You'll see it when it's on there. Yeah. Well, you're watching this now, but yeah. I'll see you next week, everyone, on the 2nd. Goodbye.